You can see my screen? Hello? Gautam, can you see my screen?
Hello.
Yeah, can you see my screen? Hello?
Hello.
I can. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think you can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. So if you can hear me, I think you can see my screen, right? Uh,
Yes.
okay. So I see, in the Rogan project, you have used this WebDriver manager. I
Mm-hmm.
guess this one is working with the latest browser, what we, what actually have in the current WebDriver we have in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they work in the base class, I can see. So there is some setup and all. So I didn't run this thing. I just create a, just a
Okay.
normal
So
class
so
to
let's
run
so
it, and it's
so
not work
go to the steps file in my project, the Rogian project.
steps. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Scroll down a little bit. So that setup you will see over here. Okay. So if the browser name is Chrome, uh, the setup is done for Chrome. If it is Firefox, the setup is done for Firefox.
Firefox, yes. And A is
Okay. So
Safari
this is the
and default is
yeah.
Chrome. Yeah. But when I use,
Mm-hmm.
this style to run, it's not working. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
copying this stuff from here. It's a external, project I set up here. It's not associated with that,
Okay.
automation script. So when I
Okay.
I guess I use the same thing, but it's not working here.
Yeah. Mm.
Uh,
Okay.
I actually took the script from, then I uh, also been the
Just use the same code which is there. Just use the same code which you picked up from the steps file.
same code from the project.
Yeah, I think it is the same code, right? Let
Yeah,
it
yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah. The setup is the same.
Okay. Okay. Just run the test. Let me see what the error is.
I didn't, I'm not testing anything. I'm just running this file, a Java application.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I did. And there's the error. No such method error. I Googled with it, but I think with my, maybe I don't understand the solution quite well. That's why I didn't figure out how to solve it.
Okay. But why are you doing it like this? Maybe you could have used directly a test.ng file, right? And then run the test.
Yeah, I'm just running this thing.
It's, yeah. So it is
I
okay. Fine. Uh,
I actually, then
so so
I took the
so
code
you're
from here
facing
also. Yeah. Go on.
So how do you track the error from the console? Just go to the console in Eclipse. Go to Eclipse.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on Eclipse right now.
So okay. So it is failing on line number 11, right?
Yeah, line number 11.
So something is wrong on this. Yeah. So you do one thing. You remove that WebDriver class which you have put right on that line number for creating object. Line number 11 only. Yes. Remove that web driver. Hover over driver and see what suggestions it is giving you. Hover over the driver keyword.
Yeah, I think maybe
Mm.
you got my screen a
Yeah,
little bit
select
later.
the first one.
It says create a
Okay.
local driver.
Variable. Click on that.
Okay, variable.
Okay. Now try to run your script. It is definitely not Chrome driver actually.
Yeah, I have the same issue here.
Mhm. Just give me a second, okay?
Okay,
Okay. So undo this change which you have done.
okay,
Undo. Okay, fine. Um, so can you show me the dependency which you have imported
yeah.
in form.xml? Okay, WebDriver. And so how did you get this dependency? From where did you get this?
From Maven repository.
You took it from Maven or you copied it from my form.xml from the routine project?
I think I took it from Maven. Let's see.
Okay.
Uh,
What
what's
did you search for?
actually I search for this one and find this site web driver manager, and then it
Because
suggests this one.
so did you put a Selenium dependency?
Yeah, I
Not the
have.
WebDriver, but the Selenium dependency.
Yeah, it's also in here.
Okay. Selenium and the WebDriver one. Just two dependencies you need actually.
Okay. I think I, I tried to solve the problem, and this other dependencies
Mm-hmm.
get here. Okay, I'm removing the other one. Now I have the WebDriver manager and the Selenium. Is it run again
Mm-hmm.
with this setup?
Yes.
Um, I think the error is no. Oh,
Yeah, it is running.
yeah, it's running.
So done, right?
Yeah. So tell me one thing. How do you figure out this thing? That why this is
The dependency was the issue.
okay? Dependency is the issue. So how do I figure out myself these dependencies are the issue?
The way I did, okay,
Yeah,
we have to try out different thing. What could have been gone wrong? Okay, first to track down on which line it is failing. Okay, so if you go back to your test file,
yeah. I'm on
okay,
my
so
test
it told you, right, it is failing on.
and
So yeah, so it
yeah,
told you, right, it is failing on line number 11.
yes.
Okay, so it is, we know for sure that it is failing somewhere over here only. So two things could happen. One, this object is not properly created, or there must be something wrong with the dependency.
Okay,
Okay, so if any of the two things are not there correctly, this thing will fail. So you try both the things. Sometimes the things are correct, but sometimes still it doesn't work. That in that case, you just have to restart the IDE. It will work. Okay.
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 And
So
one thing,
also,
okay,
also,
also,
also, whenever you make any changes to this form.xml file, you have to save it. Okay. Once you save it, you will see on the bottom right corner as something is being updated.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So once that update, yeah. So once that update is complete, the changes should reflect. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And tell me one more thing. Let's say I need these dependencies too for this project, and this is the dependency which is creating the problem. In that case, how could I find out the version number which is fit for maybe with this one?
Right. Okay. Usually, can you go to Maven,
Yeah,
mvnrepository.com?
they search it maybe in web driver.
Yes. Yeah. Just access the first link. Okay. And search for any dependency.
Okay, I'm searching for the
Okay.
web driver dependency.
Yes.
Clicking,
So
clicking on the first.
open the first result. Okay. So you will see different versions over here, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So like 5.4.1 is the latest one.
latest one.
Okay. Okay. So you can go for the first one usually. Okay. But if you are facing some issue with any dependency, you can check the usages column over there. Okay. And you can go for the one which has a higher usage. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So if we are using 5.4 for this one, okay, 5.4, okay, and there are two versions in 5.4, 1 and 0, right?
Yeah, one, 011.
Okay. So, yeah. So if you are facing some issue at dot 1, maybe you can try for dot 0 because that is the only one available in 5.4 category. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So if you are using 5.2 dependency, okay, and you are facing some issue with 5.2.3, okay, the latest one in that one,
Okay.
okay, then you can check for the higher usage in that category, okay. So in that case it will be 5.2.1, right? In 5.2 category, I mean,
Yeah, 5.2. Yeah, 5.2 done
or
1, 0.
or 2.0,
Yeah,
0, right? So you
0.
can go for that one,
Okay,
okay. But usually we go for the highest, the latest version
latest one.
of any dependency.
Okay, tell me
Latest
more.
as in the one on the top.
Yeah, one on the top. Yeah. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so I'm not seeing anything in here. Let's say, hmm. Can you give me what does this means? The vulnerability on dependencies. I don't understand this part of the Maven.
Sorry, what? What?
Yeah, I just randomly went a lower version of that and found
Okay.
that vulnerability of dependencies. Mm,
Okay. This look. This even I don't know in details, but as I understand, there is a reason, right? Why these versions are built. Okay, because there are some bugs in the previous build, so they put some fixes and they release a new version, right?
yeah,
Do you get my point?
yeah.
Okay. So this
Or
vulnerabilities which you see, right? That those could be the ticket numbers for those fixes what they have done for the previous version.
oh, so okay, the previous version have these dependencies
Okay.
and yeah, vulnerabilities, and they solve these vulnerabilities for this version.
Yes.
Hmm, I see.
Yes. Okay. I'm not sure on this, but that is what I understand from this. Okay.
Okay.
So, but for now you can ignore this. Okay. What you need is that node only, the XML node which you need to import. Okay. The Mav on inside the Maven tab. Okay. The rest of the things you can ignore right now. Okay.
No, I don't get you.
Okay.
The last part.
See this node, right? The dependency node. Only that you need to pick from the Maven side. The rest of the things you need not worry about on the Maven side. I mean, okay,
Dependency
the other
node.
things doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
this one which you see, the XML node uh, inside the Maven tab, right?
Yeah,
This is the same thing which we copy and paste in the pom.xml file.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the only thing that matters. Okay, ignore the other things which you see on that page.
Okay,
Okay, so so I won't ask you to execute for this week, Ali, because I'll ask Llewellyn to execute it this week. But I'll pass on to you some exercise for you to practice for in the next week, in the coming week. Okay. Right
okay,
now you don't have anything to do. Okay, you can just carry on with your learning for this
okay,
week.
okay. And tomorrow I will run the
Okay.
script.
That I'll let you know because I'll ask Llewellyn first if he could do it because he didn't run for any release yet.
Okay. And tell me one more thing. I think I,
Okay.
go to one file and give some spaces just, randomly and save the file. Does it hamper anything?
Hmm.
I don't know which file it is.
Mm,
Maybe some of the,
okay, but
annotation. I didn't change anything. There was a space. I
uh,
just removed that one. May
okay, 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 fine. It does not matter as long as you don't commit those changes. So
Okay, yeah.
just don't commit. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever changes you do is on your local right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And for the project, I have done some fixes actually. So you have to take a pull. Okay.
Should I pull it now? Okay, I'll just
You
pull
can
it.
do it
Okay,
later also.
okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, please. So, and I also skip. Okay, you will let me know which module I have to skip tomorrow, right?